Okay, here we go. Answer for number 3, the ball falling through the air. Let's go here. So we have a ball with a mass of 2 kilograms falling through the air at a rate of -9 meters per second squared downward. What is the force of air resistance acting on the ball? So remember step 1, draw your free body diagram. Here's our ball. Use a dot to represent the mass. Weight, we know, is always the downward force trying to pull the ball towards Earth. And then the upward force is going to be air resistance in this case. And that's what we want to look for. What's the force of air resistance acting on the ball? Okay, step 2, remember, was to solve for the weight. So we have a mass of 2 times g, which is 9.8. So the weight of this ball is 19.6 newtons. Okay, and then step 3 is to use our net force equals ma equation to solve for what we're missing. So this one's a little different from the last one because you're missing one of the forces in the net force. You have mass and you have acceleration, so you need to find just air resistance. So we know that the net force is going to be air resistance minus weight because those two forces are working against each other. So the net force is air resistance minus weight, and the net force is equal to m times a. Air resistance is the missing force. That's what we're looking for. So it's air as our unknown minus the weight, which is 19.6, equals mass of 2 times the acceleration, which was -9 meters per second squared. Okay, so I can solve this side of the equation. I have air resistance minus 19.6 equals 2 times -9 is -18. Okay, so then last step, to solve for air resistance, I need to add 19.6 to both sides so that it cancels out over here, and I'm left with just my unknown. Air resistance equals, and then -18 plus 19.6 is a positive 1.6 newtons. So then you can check that to see if that makes sense. So if I plug in a 1.6 here, does it make sense that weight would be the larger force? Yes, because the acceleration is downward. So the weight has to be the winning force right now. All right, so then it says enter your answer, round to the hundredths, do not include units. So you would enter this answer as 1.60. No units, no direction. Okay, just like that. Ah.